All right, so the first thing to address when we're fasting, especially as women, we have estrogen, testosterone, and progesterone, and they're coming so that we can break this down into fasting and how you can use this in order to fast best for you and your body. Friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene Town, your chronic illness bestie, and if you're here because you have chronic pain and chronic illness and you want to change your mindset, get out of pain, and live a healthy lifestyle using holistic practices like food, nutrition, fasting, and healthy movement, then you've made it to the right place. Go ahead and like and subscribe so you don't miss another video just like this one. All right, you guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to fast like a girl. Now, if you guys have been with me for a little bit, you guys know I have been screaming the praises of Dr. Mindy Pelz. She has her own YouTube channel. She talks all about fasting, specifically talks about fasting for women. So go check out her channel. She also wrote an incredible book that I highly recommend investing in. It's called Fast Like a Girl. It teaches you how to fast around your hormone cycle, how to eat properly around your hormone cycle, and it's fantastic. It's a wealth of knowledge and I highly recommend checking it out. All right, so the first thing to address when we're fasting, especially as women, is that we are not men, okay? So men get testosterone every 15 minutes and they get the same amount of hormones every single day. And what does that mean? That means that they can do the same thing every single day. They can eat the same every single day. They can train the same every single day. They can fast the same every single day, okay? But as women, we have estrogen, testosterone, and progesterone, and they are coming and going at different times in our cycle. So what does that mean? I'm gonna pop up a chart right here. I'm gonna show you our hormone cycle and what it looks like so that we can break this down into fasting and how you can use this in order to fast best for you and your body and create a fasting lifestyle that works for you and your body, okay? So as you can see, days 1 to 10, we're talking about women who have a cycle right now. We will talk about perimenopause, or if you've already gone through menopause, at the end. So if that's you, stay tuned and we'll talk about that at the end, okay? Because fasting is absolutely good for you as well, okay? But we'll talk about menopause or perimenopause at the end, okay? So days 1 to 10 in your cycle, all of your hormones, they've dropped, okay? So this is when you're bleeding, the first day of your bleed till day 10, okay? When all of your hormones are low is an excellent time to fast. Any length fast that you want, anywhere from 13 to 72 hours, you want to do it, go nuts, girlfriend, because your hormone levels are low. You can spike cortisol and it's not going to trigger anything, okay? Because when you fast, it causes a cortisol response. Why? You want that so that it stimulates your cells to go looking for the extra fat around your stomach. It goes looking to repair your cells, okay? That goes into autophagy fasting, which we'll do another video on autophagy fasting later. Okay? But you want to start fasting and you want to do your longer fasts in days 1 to 10. So if you don't track your cycle now, I highly recommend tracking your cycle. You can use apps like Flow. I personally just use my calendar. I also use my Apple Watch, has like a period tracker in here, but I honestly just put it in my calendar on my phone. Okay? So days 1 to 10, do all the fasting that you want. Okay, so then days 11 to 15 is when you're getting ready to ovulate or that you are ovulating. Now, all of us as women, we ovulate at different times, but typically day 14 is the day that you're gonna start ovulating. You can do fasting at this time, but you don't wanna go over 15 hours because once you go over 15 hours, you get to about 17 hours is when you start autophagy fasting. Now, when you start autophagy fasting in this time, you're gonna start getting more detox symptoms. Why? Because you've got estrogen levels coming up, okay? So you're gonna wanna keep your fasts 15 hours and under, okay? And then you hit day 16 to 19. Now, between day 16 and 19, all of your levels are going down again. So again, this is another really good power phase. This is a really good time to do longer fasts. 48-hour fast, 72-hour fast, 24-hour fast, whatever is a long fast for you, this would be a great time to do that. Or you can push into your more autophagy fasting, 17 hours to 20 hours. That is an excellent time to do those fasts as well, okay? Then we get to days 20 up until whenever you start to bleed. Now again, we're all different. If you have a 28-day cycle, it's 8 days. If you have a 30-day cycle, it's 10 days. If you have a longer cycle, it'll be longer. If you have a shorter cycle, it'll be shorter, okay? So there's no right or wrong as to when your cycle starts. So day 20 up until when you start to bleed, you want to do absolutely no fasting, okay? Just no fasting, not 13 hours, not intermittent fasting, nothing. Stop fasting at this time. Why? Because your body's trying to produce progesterone. And when your body's trying to produce progesterone, when you're fasting, again, you're gonna be spiking those cortisol levels, but your body cannot produce cortisol and progesterone at the same time. So if you're fasting while your body's trying to produce progesterone, it's gonna spike cortisol. And when your body spikes cortisol, it shuts down the production of progesterone. And you don't wanna do that, okay? You want to continue to produce the progesterone. So days 20 on until you start to bleed, just no fasting. You wanna feed your cycle at that time. Now, if you're interested in what kind of foods to eat based around your cycle, let me know in the comments down below. I've got a video all about what foods you should be eating around your cycle coming for you guys, so stay tuned for that. All right, you guys, so for all my ladies who are perimenopause or menopausal, now if you're perimenopause and maybe you started to do perimenopause early, okay? You can follow this principle of fasting, and it's very likely that your period will come back and that it will get back on track, okay? Because fasting is really good at repairing your cells and getting you back on a cycle, okay? If you've already gone through menopause and you no longer have a bleed, that's fine. You can still follow this protocol. Days 1 to 10, do any kind of fasting you want. Anywhere from 13 to 72 hours, go nuts, okay? And then days 11 to 15, you're gonna shorten your fasts. Nothing more than 15 hours. Like between 13 and 15 hours is great. And then 16 to 19, push into your longer fasts. And then day 20 to 30, no fasting, okay? And then start over again, right? Just create your own cycle, okay? Something else to note is that you guys really want to play with the length of your fasts. Don't get stuck in, fasting for 18 hours, 16 hours, 15 hours, If you're fasting every single day, 16 hours, and you're doing that every single day, you might lose weight at the beginning, but your body's gonna be like, I know this is normal, I've got this covered. So you need to throw in some longer fasts, get a little bit uncomfortable, maybe back it down and do some shorter length fasts, and then bump back up again, and then maybe try doing a 20-hour fast. And again, playing around with it, right? And then not fasting for the week before your period will really be helpful, especially when we're targeting that belly fat. You don't want to stimulate cortisol and store all those extra hormones in your belly, because that's where they're going when you're spiking cortisol constantly over and over again if you're fasting during your cycle, okay? So I really hope this video was helpful for you. If you guys want to follow me and my fasting journey, I am taking you guys on this journey with me. I am going to heal my gut and heal my immune system. I have psoriatic arthritis, and so I'm healing my immune system. I am taking you guys on that journey with me. If this was content that you guys like to see, please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really supports my channel. If you guys made it to this part of the video, it's a sign. You guys should go hit the subscribe button right now and come join me with fasting. I will leave another video right here all about me fasting. I've got day in the life videos of me fasting. I've got more informational videos about fasting, and I've got an entire playlist of Dr. Mindy Pelz and all of my favorite videos about her talking about fasting in the description box down below for you. So go ahead and check out this video on the screen next, and don't forget to subscribe over here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.